Hi, welcome to the show. I'm your mediator, Maria Smith. Today's program will be showcasing two talented high school teachers from the Los Angeles area. They are both up for Teacher of the Year, and we will be having a debate. The teachers will be asked a series of questions based on their experiences with inner city students. In the end, the audience will decide who takes home the trophy. Now let's meet our teachers. First up is Miss Gruwell from Woodrow High School in Long Beach. She's an English teacher and embraces a toast for change. Second is Mr. Escalante from Garfield High School from East Los Angeles. He is a math teacher and teaches his students to embrace themselves. Question number 1 for the both of you. What is your stance on youth participation on gang violence?
These students join because of personal choices and their cultural history of violence. They also do not like people outside their race, and they constantly feel like they need to fight one another. You see it all the times in the news. In class, I show them they are able to change by neglecting these groups and by turning to books and writing.
Chale, these kids have been sucked into the gang violence because of these movies that teach them that that's what they're supposed to be doing. Fighting each other. They know not what is in front of them, so please, forgive them for what they do, I say.
Question number 2 for the both of you as well. What do you find to be strong methods that you implemented in your classroom to help your students succeed?
I had them participate in icebreakers to show them that although they come from different backgrounds, they all share similar experiences. I also had them read the diary of Anne Frank to show them that other groups have been marginalized as well, and her experiences were not too far off.
Ganas, man. All it takes is ganas and fuerzas, ese. I talk Spanglish, I talk Galo. I'll teach them manners and calculus. You'll see, jefa.
Question number 3. Currently, the dropout rate is 50% regarding inner city youth. Why do you believe this is?
These kids do not have the proper training that would gear them towards succeeding. Their homes and communities are not stable places. When they come to school, they do not know how to take advantage of it. The schools need to hire more teachers like me in order to gear them in the right direction.
Orale. These kids don't know math. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing because of this media. It's trash, eh? Media isn't showing them anything that's related to their life, their culture. Media and teachers need to give them the ganas to graduate.
Question number 4. How do you feel on the budget cuts your schools are receiving?
The cuts highly affect my ability to provide my students with the necessary tools. I have to get 2 additional jobs to provide books that should be provided by the schools. The honors classes have the necessary tools, so it does not make any sense as to why my classroom does not.
Es que teachers can do more. They need the ganas to teach the vatos about their history, their identity. Teach them that we don't need these cuts.
Question number 5. What role do you believe the parents have in the student's success?
Most of the parents are not involved in the education of their children, which I believe hinders the educational success and ultimately their future. No one showed up to my parent-teacher conference to see the progress their children have been making in my class. If they would have come, they would have shown their children that they actually care about their education.
It's everything, man. But they're so tired from working double shifts plus overtime that they don't have any more ganas to give. The system needs to help those jefes so they will help their vatos go to college.
Question number 6. Do you feel you need to be culturally sensitive in order to help the students?
Everyone is equal, and everyone experiences challenge they must overcome in order to succeed. I am not going to give someone special treatment because of the certain background they come from. My students work very hard, and that is why they meet it.
Ah, you see, I do. I talk to them like this, so me entienden. They're like me because we come from similar communities. Somos puros vatos.
Question number 7. Some argue that teachers marginalize students based on their race or cultural history. What role do you believe the media has in influence on this ideology?
You see on the news and movies how dangerous these kids are because they are out there shooting and stabbing one another. Teachers come to school with this predisposed idea to be cautious of their students.
Man, they got my kids taking the AP test twice. Just because of their Spanish surnames and the barrios they come from, it's just not right. The government convinced society that these Chicanos look like vatos who don't know nothing but fight and kill. Where's the ganas? Where's the maths? Chale. These vatos are more than that.
And then our final question. Why do you believe you should win Teacher of the Year?
I deserve this recognition because I sacrificed my safety and personal life to help these kids out. Without me, they wouldn't have graduated high school. They would have continued their gang life with no sense of direction in life. I took on these kids if they were my own because no one else wanted to.
Ah, pues. Porque yo soy Chicano. I relate to these vatos, their culture. I taught them calculus. So they're balanced, they say.
Okay, and that was it for all our questions. Now it's up for the audience to decide who our winner will be.